What in the world are you doing?
I'm practicing being Wolverine.
Okay, but why?
Why do you have Wolverine claws in your kitchen drawer? I was helping put dishes away.
Aren't they actually really cool?
Yeah, but
You cut up meat with that.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. All right, what are you guys doing today?
So Joe sent me a recipe the other day. It was for smoked sloppy joes. Yeah.
Sloppy Joes. Football season.
It's Joe, sloppy Joe, makes sense. Interesting thing. So normally when I make sloppy joes, I make it out of the can. The problem I have is those always give me the worst heartburn ever. So we thought, if we're gonna remake sloppy joes, smoked sloppy joes, let's elevate it a little bit. So we're gonna make our own sauce, and for the meat, instead of just regular, like out of the can, whatever, we're gonna get some barbecue, or some ribs, and we're gonna smoke them, and then we're gonna like shred it up and make it out of that.
Is that what these are for?
That's what those are for.
Yes. I get to use these.
You get to be Wolverine.
Yes.
Let your inner Wolverine out. Marvel, call Joe.
All right, well, we're headed to the store. You
Let's
guys
go.
want to head to the store with us?
Yes.
You think I can have these at the store?
No. Leave the Wolverine claws. Aurora always has the wrong, or she always puts her shoes on the wrong feet.
Every time.
Every time. Yay! You got it!
You parked at the very farthest possible parking spot in the entire parking lot.
No, it's okay.
And
It was a shaded spot.
it was shaded. But hey Aaron, you know Crystal hasn't been feeling well. Why are you gonna make your wife walk all the way from the farthest spot possible?
Because he's.
Oh, I'm gonna give her a piggyback.
Yes, this we will have
I'm
to see.
scared. We're not doing that.
Are you in with the groceries? Oh, are you getting a toy?
Okay, Joe. What do we need for our sauce? We haven't looked for our stuff at all.
Oh yeah, we better get on that.
We're overhearing the conversation that they're having, and it's really funny.
So, you want to do sloppy Joe sauce on ribs? Are we doing sloppy joes or are we doing like shredded rib sandwiches?
Okay,
Because those are two different sandwiches.
What constitutes a sloppy Joe?
The sauce and the hamburger, and it's just this sloppy mess of deliciousness named after me.
Okay.
Ribs are ribs.
I was trying to elevate, you know, instead of just ground hamburger meat, like elevate the meat a little bit somehow, like steak or brisket or ribs or something.
Long story short, they don't know what they're making, but it's gonna be delicious.
It'll be delicious. I don't know. Okay, now you got my brain thinking.
I've never tailgated. That's the problem here. Joe wants a simple, easy tailgate.
We're still discussing this. Can we just buy the food and go? They're still discussing it.
Okay.
30 minutes later.
If you watched our Q&A, we said we never fight. I think Joe and I have officially entered our first
fight. We're trying to figure out the best way to barbecue.
They've literally been discussing it through the entire store. We are now at the end of the store. They're still discussing it. We're over it. Do it all.
That's where I keep telling you.
Do sloppy joes and ribs.
Joe wants to do sloppy joes. He wants to do something easy, but it's on the smoker.
He wants to go gourmet.
No, I don't want to necessarily go gourmet. I just want to escalate a little bit. So let us know in the stuff below or wherever it is.
Okay. Who put cups on this counter? Cups go up on the cup holder.
One of those might have been me.
Joe, you're fired.
Crystal, I don't work for you. You can't fire me.
10 push-ups then. You got it. Do it.
I'd like to see Joe do 10 push-ups.
All right, Aaron, you and me.
Aaron,
All right.
All right, Jake.
Okay, in fairness, I did a workout this morning. I'm sore. I'm already hurting.
Oh, that smells like excuses.
Oh, Lucas is joining in. Real push-ups, no knees.
I know.
Oh, we're getting a push-up line going.
Ready?
All right, let's do this.
Look at Luke.
Luke is like, I'll do this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Does he fall on the ground?
You got this, Aurora.
Done.
All right, teamwork. We got this. Woo! All right, and yeah, so I may or may not have made that look easy, but next time I'm putting the cup in the right spot. I'm just saying.
All right, we are back from the store. I did get the smoker lit finally. I had some trouble with it. I guess when it ran out of pellets the last time, so it had to push some pellets. Long, complicated thing. Anyways, smoker's going. It's at 220. We need to get this prepped and ready. So while we were at the store, we decided we wanted to elevate it. So American Wagyu beef. I know.
Sounds fancy.
It's a marketing gimmick, I'm sure, but hopefully it's decent beef. So let's give it a try.
And Aaron, what are we prepping it with?
So we are putting salt, pepper, and garlic powder because, so the recipe calls for Bloody Mary mix, and I don't have any of that, and we didn't grab it at the store. So instead we're gonna use these ingredients. We will link the recipe for this in the description, so give it a try.
Chopping onions. I hate chopping onions, but somebody's got to do it. And it's okay to cry just a little bit. But I thought, you know what? I got this. Ready? Ta-da! Chopped onion. All right, yeah, so I did the lazy way. I hate chopping onions with a passion, so I cheated. Look, just that, opening that up, we're already catching it. That's why I didn't want to go ahead. I was thinking of the kids. I don't want the kids' eyes to burn. That's what it was.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
So thoughtful, Joe. This recipe calls for 1/3 of a cup of barbecue sauce. You can pick whatever barbecue sauce you want. The one that we chose was
Some Memphis-inspired private selection.
Hope it's a good one.
Oh, how's it smell?
Ooh, that smells
Smells
really
like
good.
Memphis?
Smells like Memphis.
Actually, I've never been to Memphis. I hope Memphis smells that good. So, 1/3 of a cup. Oops.
I was thinking the same thing. It's so funny.
We need 1 cup of ketchup. So, like any family that has more than, 1 bachelor in it, you go into their fridge and what do you find?
3 partially empty bottles.
Three fairly empty. So we're gonna go ahead and help clean out the fridge a little bit here. Seriously, that's like putting back the milk in the fridge with like a half a cup left and being like, but it wasn't empty. We're supposed to use dry mustard. I love mustard, so I have tons, but I forgot. Kids don't really like mustard that much, so we don't have any dry mustard. So it's wet yellow mustard. That's the same, right?
Pretty close.
We'll see. And we need how many?
I would just throw a couple squirts in there. It's 2 teaspoons. Dry mustard. Perfect.
We'll see. And how much apple cider vinegar?
Half a cup of apple cider vinegar.
Half a cup?
Half a cup.
I guess there's a
apple
lot
cider
of
vinegar.
acid in here.
Here comes the heartburn. I'll let you know later on.
Oh yeah, that's where your heartburn. So should we cut back on it a little?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I want to make sure it tastes right.
All right. I bet a lot of it burns down when we're cooking. Isn't there some sort of like a thing where you're supposed to take a diet where you take a shot of apple cider vinegar?
Supposedly it burns fat really well.
Wait, do I put it straight on or do I drink it?
You would drink it. Oh.
Oh, whoever came up with that diet hates people. Oh. 2 tablespoons of stuff. And a cup of water.
And now we mix.
I've been hunting for it. I've been planning for it.
We're gonna cook the hamburger and the sauce at the same time in the smoker. It's going to start rendering everything in the sauce. It's gonna break everything down so that it should, by the time that we're all done, it's, instead of being, you know, chunks of everything, it should be, you know, pretty pureed in there. And then we will go ahead, add the meat. We're gonna cook the meat at 220 degrees for 2 hours on the smoker. Then we're gonna go ahead and introduce the meat into the sauce and let everything mix together for another 30 minutes to an hour. And then it's chow time.
I've been hunting for it. I've been planning for it.
Aaron, can we just take a moment to enjoy the smell of that hickory smoke?
It smells delicious. Except for about sneeze.
Don't sneeze that flavor away.
All right, it's been 2 hours. We have to crumble it and put it into the liquid and put it back in.
That looks pretty amazing.
How can I dream if I was never awakened? How can it still hurt when I can feel the pain? We're not born to feel the pain.
Looks absolutely delicious. So we got ourselves a nice brioche bun,
Toasted.
toasted. Making it sloppy, sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe. Who was that? That was Adam Sandler.
I don't remember that.
Lunch Ladyland. Am I showing my age?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit.
But I'm technically older than you and I don't remember that.
But get ourselves a little bit of toasted red pepper just for a little bit of a color.
You know, we were very unprepared for this. We were going to do, what do they call that? Oh, I can't, pickle some red onions for the color. And it would have been amazing, but that takes 24 hours. This was kind of a last minute decision. And it's 9 o'clock right now. We started pretty late today, so.
That's all right. It looks absolutely amazing.
Do you think it's cooled down enough that you'll take a bite?
It still is just this side of plasma, so I'm gonna let it take just another moment and then we'll go ahead and try it.
Let's plate a couple more so I'm ready to eat
All
too.
right. That is good.
You like it?
Lots of flavor. I love the bun. The bun is perfect.
It's really good. You guys did a good job.
All right, Joe.
Mine's sloppy. If I try to eat it like a burger, I'm gonna be wearing it. Num,
Is that a good,
num, 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 num. That's good.
That's good?
Very good.
Comparatively to a normal sloppy Joe.
Better.
Better?
Yeah, way better.
Way better than a normal sloppy Joe.
So we did good not doing it out of the can.
Very good. Totally worth it. Only downside is we didn't plan ahead timing wise.
It's very sloppy.
Oh yeah. That is really good.
As a kid, I always thought sloppy joes were the coolest thing because it was my name. But even as an adult, well, they're still sloppy and I'm still Joe, but I still think they're the coolest thing. Don't be laughing at me. Jake, you laughing at me? Maybe. We wanted to do a quick update to let you know how the heartburn went. Aaron?
So the heartburn, I did get heartburn, but it really wasn't too bad. I might have just eaten too much. And we waited, because it took us so long to prep everything, I think that it took longer, and so, I don't know. I'd like to try it again. I'm not a huge Sloppy Joe fan, but I gotta say those were the best Sloppy Joes that I've ever had. So
They were pretty fantastic. Now, full disclosure, this was not my recipe. It was just something I found online. So check out, the link is in the description somewhere down there. And you guys can try it yourself and see how you like it.
we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!
Bye.